Alright, let's get this show on the road. Let's go, let's go. I don't even remember where we left off, even though I think that was what, yesterday? The day before? Oh, yes, it was the day before. So, what I did yesterday for the thing that I always try to do for chat and for the community is I'm learning editing. Uh, and I've been working on trying to figure out how to make TikToks and YouTubes and stuff like that. I've got a YouTube video lined up. I know I keep talking about that, but just what I want to do with the one idea that I've come up with is a lot of editing, and so I've put that on the back burner, um, so that way I can focus on what I want to do first, or like on getting better first. So last time we killed that Reaper Leviathan. That was fun. That's scary, but fun. I want to build one of those station rooms in here. So I think we're gonna focus on fixing up the base a little bit. Oh wait, I can for the I guess I could say that I'm going live now on my Discord now that I've got it kind of set up. Even though no one's on it, it's still fun. Announcements. Let's just do it in the live stream chat. At everyone going. Wait, let me. Oh wait, this is the wrong count. Shoot. Oh wait, I think I can switch accounts. How do you guys? How do you switch account? How do you accounts? Nope. I guess I'll go through my computer. No, don't open over here. Okay, it's not. It's not. We'll just see if I can freaking dox everyone and everything all the time. At everyone going live now in the live stream chat. Sure, why not? And now close that out. Close that out on my phone. All right. There we go. Got that all set up. Oop. And now my controller's lost tracking. There we go. Oh, hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. It's going good. I just started. We're going to be building up the base a little bit. And then we're going to gear up to go deeper. So I'm going to be getting some upgrades for my prawn suit. And probably some upgrades for the sea moth. But it's already got depth 2, right? Yeah, depth 2. So I don't even know what it takes. But right now we're going to finish up the base. But I heard a scream. I heard a roar. And that scares me because last time that was the case, there was a Reaper Leviathan around here. Oh, I'm going to be building up the base a little bit more, and then I'm going to be getting ready to go deeper down and into the what's the word? The Lost River. That's the place I'm thinking of. But last time I heard a roar, there was a Reaper Leviathan. And last stream, we killed it. We punched it to death. And so I'm just really hoping it's not going to respawn or anything. Oh, what's up? What's up? Is my audio coming in well? Music's not overpowering. My voice isn't a bajillion decibels. Let's see. So, yeah, this is where we left off, was with plants. This is already fully grown. So we'll finish planting this and throw some in here. And same with the marble melon, maybe. There we go. We'll throw all that in there. And once these grow, we can fill that up. And that will give us a little bit of charge for the bioreactor. But I don't think the bioreactor works very well. Let's search it up right now. Close that. This is all the things that I have open. So we'll open one more tab. Why the frick not? Let's see. What was I doing? Oh yeah. Subnautica bio reactor fuel chart. I don't want this stupid AI bullcrap. What's this? Hey, this looks like it's working pretty well. We're not gonna do eggs. That's too much. Rude. Can I open this image in new tab? There we go. And we'll zoom in on this. Fauna. I think fauna means animals. Oh, well, first I probably should have paused this, whatever. So it seems like total energy per fish, I think that says. Ampere, I'm not getting an ampere. That's size, that's energy. Total. Man, I can't read that. Where the crap? Is there a better chart around here somewhere? Oculus, Reginald, Spadefish, Peepers, Rabbit Ray. Well, don't need an oculate. I'm not gonna... Ah, here we go. Best flora, plants and seeds. Spotted shocker plant? I don't know what that is. Lantern fruit tree. Excellent low effort starter option. And replant. Alright, so we'll mostly use our lantern trees for that then. Because they've got maybe not the best, but definitely pretty good. Let's see, that puts them... That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Better than peepers. And spadefish, Reginald's, and Oculus are difficult to get. Gel sacks aren't terrible, but you can't grow them indoors, so they're not convenient. I don't even know what this one is. Found in deep bottom. Spotted shocker plant. Nor do I care. Brain coral. Well, we could get this. I don't even know if that would grow in one of our beds. So lantern fruit tree seems like the next best thing. Let's open our map before we forget. I favorited it so that way we can get to it a little faster. And okay. Yeah, we're on a roll now. We need fluid intake.
Vital signs stabilizing.
Vital signs stabilizing. Thank you. I keep wanting to call it Siri, but it's not a Siri. It's more... It's not even more of an Alexa. It's... We should give it a name. What do they call it in the... This? PDA? PDA. What could PDA stand for? Portable... whatever device? But that's not a very good name. That's what I like about Ada from Satisfactory. I think it's Ada. Because it kind of makes sense. Right, we wanted to move that. We want to move you. So that way when we're going for a good look, you're not in the way. But let's eat. Not to mention, I don't seem to be getting any bladderfish over here. And nor peepers, really. So maybe we'll look out with something over here on this side. Not really seeing a lot of fish on this side. So we'll drop it and hope, I guess. Well, that's not quite what I wanted, but... Oh, nope, I didn't want to take all of that. There we go. We got something out of it, so it's already pulling its weight a little bit. What do I even want to do with a bajillion missiles? Right. Okay, so let's go get quartz. I think quartz is our next investment. Is we'll just build an absolute crap ton of windows around. But it doesn't seem like it's scannable. So, little known fact is that it's because I haven't loaded in the ranges that this even covers. So if I go to my cameras, I see how it's not loaded in until now. See, and now rec is part of the listing. Data box, blah blah blah. Now, if we switch over to camera 2, which should be somewhere in the kelp forest, a little ways, what is that, east of us? Because that's west of us. I know my directions. Now we should have at least more stuff, but at least quartz. So we'll start scanning that, put everything away, go grab a crap ton of quartz so that way we can start making windows and aquariums and stuff like that. That's that. Gold. Gold. Here's gold. And salt was over here. Maybe I should grab some... no, we don't really need peepers while I'm at it. Ooh, we do need the coffee machine at some point, though. So while we wait for that to search up... for that... Coffee! Coffee? Hey! I think I spelled that right. Oh, maybe we should just finish off the Degasi bases. Sure, why not? I mean, couldn't hurt. I think we have the marker here somewhere. 500 meters down. And I think that's the depth for this is 500 meters down. So that should be doable, but I do really need to bring some med kits for this one because it is in a more dangerous location. Med kits, equipment, other. So at least one more med kit, a few more waters, and we'll cure this peeper. Just that way it's out of there. Okay, I think we're ready to go now. Look at that, only like 6 quartz out, way out that way. That's not very convenient for us, but maybe we'll pick it up on the way. Give it a chance to find some new stuff. Yeah. Alright. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I didn't watch, shoot, what's the show called? Amazing World of Gumball. I never watched it. It wasn't big where I lived, or like around my friend groups or anything. till like way later, and I'm like, till I was like too old to kind of stomach it. I was like, I know some of you guys might still like it, but it's just so brain numbing for me. It's like, I don't know. What the? Oh, that's the camera. I was like, what is that? I was like, light. What? There should be light down here. Look, that's like all the course in here. I only scanned around where that was to start off with. Alright. But we got some quartz. We're doing better. To the Degasi base. Degasi. 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 Yeah, that seems right. What do you guys think? I've heard it pronounced Degasi. Dega. Ah? I don't think A would make ah sound though. Like that. Degasi. Dega. Ga. That sounds more like an A. Right. Right. That sounds more appropriate. We'll see if I can even remember to call it the Degasi base. I'm trying to hear my music. But it's so quiet. Oh, here, let me open the stream on my phone. Oof. Stream on my phone. Oof. Stream on my phone. Okay, I'll try to be quiet so that way I could hear if the music is working. No, it's not working. Let's turn it up just a smidgen for you guys then. It really is a balancing game. So like 40, 44. Okay, that seems a little better. There we go. Hopefully, it's not gonna suddenly get super loud or anything and it screw all my sound up again. That would be inconvenient. But I don't know, whenever I played House Flipper, none of the music like jumped up way super loud. So right now, somewhere right about up there. Oh, I knew I heard you. Ah! No, piss off. They're the only thing that's still scary. But right about there, pretty close to right above us, right behind me and above us is the double mountain base. The double base with mountains and whatever. That's a crab squid. They release an EMP. Well, I don't think it hurts anything. Ooh, up. Okay, now don't. Well, guess we'll find out. They do attack like that. You prick.
A titanium mass somewhere in this area. Unable to confirm whether it originated on the Aurora.
Titanium. No, duh. You mean the giant one that I'm literally swimming on top of? I wonder where it is. Unless it's talking about something completely different. Okay, coffee vending machine. Let's go. Why this is important? It's not. But I wanted it. Because it brings the base together. I don't need any more of you. As fun as it would be to pick all of you up.
Please stop fighting and listen. We're sick.
What?
How? You've been coughing, right? Feeling itchy? Blisters?
Yeah.
The biometrics would have warned us if we were sick.
It's something new. It's not in the database.
Come on, then. What's it gonna do? Turn us inside out? Dissolve us into jelly?
It's an alien bacteria. It's everywhere. Every organism on this planet. It's altering our genetic code.
How are the creatures surviving if they're infected?
I don't know yet.
Want me to cut some of them open for you? Find out what makes them tick?
No.
Just tell me what you need, son. Materials, equipment.
Just... Can I have some quiet? I need some time to think.
That's so real of him. Just shut up. Let me think. Sweet. We got it. What are you guys?
Acquired.
Oh, I need some oxygen. Oxygen. You better not be messing with my sea moth.
30 seconds.
Okay. We got the cuttlefish, so now I don't have to go track one down later. Which is great, because there's nothing special about tracking one down. They kind of show up in little rings that look like fairy rings, I guess. But other than that, there's nothing special.
Came out of nowhere. An alien kraken, bigger than a cyclops. Tore a hole clear through the reinforced hull. I barely got my breather in time. I told her. I said others would come. A rupture threw me clear of the habitat. And the monster turned and bore down on me.
Acquired.
And just as its tentacles came within reach, Maida appeared out of nowhere. She had a sea glide in one hand, a jagged piece of scrap metal in the other. She meant to butcher that beast or die trying. The last I saw her, she had the metal lodged in its neck as the monster did its best to shake her, contorting off into the darkness. I'm certain she got her wish, one way or another. Then I thought I saw a light deep below me. I hoped maybe Bart had swum clear. I followed it. Now I wonder whether I saw anything at all. Our oxygen is low. The habitat is gone. I can't see the sky. Something surely has the scent of my blood.
So the Kraken they're talking about is Leviathan.
Margaret, Maida has boarded the habitat.
What are you so happy about,
30
Maida?
seconds.
Say, kid, I brought you something.
Is that a Leviathan outside?
Towed it home on the back of the sub.
You killed that thing?
It's still breathing. I was about to finish the job, but I can stay and chat if you'd like. No? Then make yourself useful and pass me that hardened blood.
I have had it with you, risking our lives.
Oh, stow it, Chief.
Integrating new
There.
PDA data.
So basically, they came down here to learn more, and because the last place didn't have enough resources and stuff, and so they came here, piss off, to learn more, and they figured out they're infected. So Merida, Maida, I don't remember, M something name, girl, mercenary, what's her face, killed a Leviathan, dragged it back home, and turns out she was tailed, and a different Leviathan followed her. I think both times it was a Reaper Leviathan. So she killed a Reaper Leviathan, which is quite impressive, especially if all she used was a Seamoth with like no defensive upgrades or offensive upgrades. and then so she was followed back home, which then became a problem because that one destroyed the rest of the base trying to save the one that she basically had mostly dead. And it kind of just screwed up everyone. Both Merida and the dad die, kind of. Merida actually survives. Oh, whoops, I need to pay attention to where I'm going. See, there's the island. I told you. I gotta repair you before something gets me. There you are. So Merida actually survives after she gets dragged off by the Leviathan. She's like actively trying to take it down with her, which is so savage of her. She's so cool. She manages to kill it and survive, and we can meet her in Below Zero. Spoiler, I guess. Sorry. Oh, hi, Pebbles. My doggo came to say hello. Probably just begging for food. Speaking of food, I will be eating dinner. And in about 30 minutes, I need to go make sure that the dogs are let outside to go potty. Because I don't need them peeing in the home. But as I was saying, the dad dies. The son actually survives, goes back to the original island, their original island, not the one with the big gun, the one that was like directly above them, and kind of just waits out the last of his days. It's assumed that he dies to either the Karar virus, but that's kind of iffy given the future of these games. Or he died to just starvation or the planet itself. It could be those crabs that showed up. It could be he just sacrificed himself to the ocean. Who knows? But he did survive and build a small base and ended up there for a little bit. But he has not been heard of or heard from since. I think we actually have that one here. Merida, Paul, Cyclops, nope. Return from the Deep.
This is the first time I've seen sunlight in months. After all that time in the deep, I'd been dreaming of it. Now that I'm back here, finding it hard to enjoy alone. Father was right. We should never have left this place. We shouldn't have gone so deep. They do not want us down there. Despite my best efforts, ill health is taking hold of me. The visions are getting worse. Marguerite and Father are now part of the ecosystem of this incredible planet. It's reassuring to know that when I go, I'll join them. Until then, well, there's always the view.
True. Okay, so now they make him seem like he died to that, but the problem with that is the next in the series. Did I close my... I did. We'll go to the store. And... Natural Selection 2. So the problem with that is this is canonically, or supposedly canonically, the next, like what happens in the far future is that the humans get mutated into these monsters. Well, not just the humans, but also other things. But like these, like they end up getting mutated, like those infected with the Karar virus, because these are called like the Karar, end up turning into these monsters. So I think ones like these that are more human-like end up. But I haven't played this. This is on the list to play one day, though. Specifically Natural Selection 2. I know that one's basically been pretty much confirmed, but Natural Selection 1, because it's so old, might have a lot of stuff that's retconned, along with some stuff in 2. They haven't, I don't think they've outright confirmed it, like super confirmed it or anything. And so, like, they might still just end up being like, no, it's we're gonna retcon it and decide to move on without that. But as of now, as far as I know, that is what happens to those who get infected, or is supposed to happen. But maybe it's supposed to evolve over time or something, who knows. Because that is how viruses work. They do evolve over time. With each new host, they adapt and evolve a little bit, and that's why the cold comes around like clockwork every year, is that it adapts and survives. Soda. So now that we got that, is that all the quartz we've got too? Let's go pick that up real quick. Because that's at least something. Maybe I should just build a cheap little scanner room over near the life pod. Just so that way we have more area that can cover. I don't know. That seems excessive, but like, if we're only getting like 4 pieces of quartz at a time, we need lots of quartz, man. Quartz is valuable, because we use it for all our glass, all our enameled glass, our aquariums, all the windows. There's like, what, 4 or 6 windows up top. I think there's like 4 windows in the plant room, 2 windows for both the eating room and the research room, along with another like 3 windows for the bedroom I want, along with, so that's already like a lot. That's what, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-ish, 11 or 12 windows. Let's just say 12, round up. And then the enameled glass to make all the roofs, which that's at least 1 for the bedroom, 1 for the plant room, 1 for the one for the bedroom. No, piss off. 1 for the bedroom, 1 for the eating room. Nope, 1 for the bedroom, 1 for the plant room, 1 for the large room. So that's something like 4 enameled to, let's say like 6 enameled glass, 2 for each except for the big one, which needs more. And each of those takes, what, 2 glass to make? So 4, 8 glass. And then it's just a lot, man. I'm not good at math, but you get it. This is going to be a lot, but it does seem as I explore more, they're showing up more. So that's good. Pizza. Pizza. I got Little Caesars because it was cheap and close by. But, yeah, you know, it's good enough to eat. Not sponsored or anything, but hey, you know, if they want to sponsor me, I wouldn't say no. Sorry, I need to drink something so that way I can breathe. Okay, so that's a ton of quartz. We'll throw all the quartz away, like not away, but like put away for real quick. Just to get situated a little bit. We picked up 2 rubies? I don't even remember doing that. Clear that so it can continue to make more. I'll throw it in here. Oh, right. Egg. 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 Guess it will have to go in here for now. And let's see, that's the bedroom. So over here is going to be a science room, right? That's what I decided. So we'll just replace it with that slot for now. Yeah. Yeah. There. I don't have to worry about that for a minute. And we've got plenty of salt. Oh, I should check on how that new thing is doing. By the way, this orange tablet, I literally think we only need the 1, maybe 2. I'm gonna make a second one if I've learned the recipe, which I think I have. Yeah. So I'll make a second one just in case, but I don't think I'll even need it. Alien. Here we are. Throw that in there. Quartz. Lots of quartz. And then all this science. Science! Woo woo. Come on. Come on. Oh, there's... yes, they don't do anything. I know they're non-functional. I get it. I get it. Is this empty now? I don't remember. That's empty. Wait, are you empty now? Okay. So, oh, there was one more. These are not the cups I'm looking for. Which does, but it does remind me that we will need to go back to the Aurora to pick up the rest. Let's change the title for now. What should we call it? Base decorating. Yeah, something like that. There we go. Oh, I should probably update that, huh? Yeah. We've got, let's see, we've got 2 bots. And me in chat. Let's go. Man, I'm so popular. Is it only 93? Oh, maybe it was talking about repair. I don't know how to read, you guys. Also, when I dropped it, did it go from 93 to 94? Because I might not be able to read, but I'm pretty sure I read the numbers correctly, at least. I'm not very smart, but I can somewhat read. Piss off. You're a bully. And you know it. So much quartz all around, but it's so spread out. It's gonna be such a pain to grab it all. But what use is there in complaining? I learned something today. I know this is off topic, but I had a train of thought. Couldn't tell you where that train of thought came from or where it went, but I learned that depending on your upbringing, your how, let's see, okay, what I learned was the difference on how and why people become like different types of drunk. So, or like drunk personalities. So like there's the lovey-dovey kind one, the aggressive drunk, the... Sorry, I got so distracted by these circles. They're so badly cut because they're just a square with the effect inside of it. Man, that bothers me. So I learned about drunks. And that there's different kinds like that. There's like the ones that go from super timid to outgoing, and from like kind or neutral to angry and mean, to ones that are just bubbly and then stay bubbly and kinder, just more huggy and even more aggressively kind, basically, and a few others. But it basically boils down to one is your upbringing. If you were like abused or shot down and other stuff like that as a child, it's like trauma doesn't really go away despite therapy or anything else. It's like it'll always be there. You can only really learn how to manage it and accept it, kind of thing. And so which last I checked was a factual case on a study. I learned that in high school. I don't remember what the website was because that was a minute ago before when I learned about that. But ooh, can I squeeze in here? Look at me go. But so like it's based off of that. So like those who felt love and care, like have their views like only know that like that's kind of like what's in their soul, because what alcohol does is it inhibits the little brain in the back, like the little voice in the back of your head saying like, oh, don't say that, that would be rude, or that's gonna make everything worse, kind of stuff. It just kind of lets you it literally gives you like loose lips kind of thing. So it is a little bit of a glimpse into someone's soul, but not completely, because like while those who were abused will end up being more angry because like it lets out kind of what's in their brain and stuff, and they're not really able to consider long-term effects or actions. They're just like any intrusive thought and any thought that comes into your mind is what's kind of let out, with like slight reasoning behind it. So that's why angry drunks are there, and kind drunks just like know a lot of love. That's when it's in their soul, stuff like that. And like the outgoing ones want to be heard and learn, like tell their stories and stuff, but they're too shy normally, kind of thing. But also there's like a difference between like your time between drinks, like your last drink, because it lowers your like your focus and your, what's the word, like perception. It kind of just makes you like focus on that. That's what like on your first thought and stuff. That's what gives you the loose lips and honest. But also when your body tries to make up for that, it produces the chemical that kind of makes you aggressive. And so once the alcohol wears off, the brain's still in overdrive trying to reduce the effects of the alcohol stuff. And so you end up becoming more belligerent and violent because of that. And it was like a 2-to-1 violent, like I think it was like 66% of the women applicants became more violent than like while only like a third of the men applicants became violent. Or like not violent, but like more aggressive, like visibly more aggressive than their natural behavior. Which I thought was interesting. Glass. We said these two, right? Yeah, because the other two aren't going to do jack squat for views. Now, do we want one here, or do we want to put a shelf here? That's the real question. Yes, Peppy. Grown to you too. Do we want the desk on this side or this side? I think I want the desk on this side. Never mind, that sucks. We'll put it on this side. Yeah, not a lot to see, but it's, you know, it's something. And then do we want it on the roofs here? Do I have glass? I don't have glass, that's the problem. Was there any more in the Seamoth? I don't remember. Did we grab it all? Did we? Did we? All from that side. Ooh, maybe we should add some in here. Also, there's no quartz, even though it's supposed to still be searching. Meaning we'll just have to use the quartz that we got. Okay. That'll make what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more. We'll start with that and see where that takes us. Enamel glass only takes 1. Hopefully the sun rises before I run out of power. Okay. So we're facing this way. So we'll want a view over here. Here. And maybe here. Yeah. We need more titanium. We're gonna need more titanium. Nope, that's empty. That's empty. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need more titanium. No, give me that back. Let's start with over here. I guess this is a good place to start for now. We'll put a desk here. Yeah, something like that. We'll put a swivel chair. You gotta be fancy and comfortable. Yeah, like that. And then kind of gives us that look to there. We'll need like a we'll put aquarium on this. Ooh, maybe we should put the reactor or something. How big is the reactor? Where's the reactor? Ah, the reactor's dead center. Do we want to put like this in here? That way we have a reason to be in here. Would that be cool? It fills up a little bit. Yeah, I think we'll... do I want it though? Do I want it? Or I just fill up the... This is so big that I think it would kind of ruin the room, honestly. Same with this one. Oh, but this would be convenient. But then I would have to add a bunch of more lockers down here. And then also, we wouldn't have the salt locker next to it, which would be inconvenient. Because I'd then have to run all the way in here to put the salt away every single time, which would defeat the purpose of moving it to somewhere easier in the first place. Do we want to add... Let's see, let's add some windows up here. Because that is something I want to do. I know that. There we go. We don't really have a lot of strength left. So maybe we'll, to fit thematically, we'll add that as the reinforcement. screw it. Let's just use a ton of the glass. There we go. We can always get more. We can always get more. No! No! My lid! Well, we'll grab that later. It is about time that I go feed my dogs and make sure they go potty. What do you guys want to watch in the meantime? I could turn on the music in the Be Back Soon screen for those that might come in, but not sure. Let's add the windows real quick so that way I don't get lost when I come back. Here. There we go. That's all the windows. While we're in here, we'll make sure to plant these. 1, 2, place. 3, 4. Okay, geez. 5. Can at least fit those that much. 5, 6. Holy crap! How much do you have? Come on. We'll eat one. And then we'll grab one of you. Throw you in there. And stab. Come on, stab. There we go. Plant what I've got. And stab one more. Stab. Come on, stab. Any day now. Any day now. Holy crap. This sucks. Oh, well, I can't replant it. Well, I guess I'm eating this one. Whoops. I was hoping to replant it and hopefully it would land at a better location, but that didn't work out at all. Nom nom nom. I really like the hanging lantern fruit just because it looks so cool. But I think this one gives me the best water. 10? Maybe it was those, but I don't remember. We'll add the glass up here. That way it still gets some glass, or like some light while I do that. Then we'll add, what's the take for that is? Power, like the reinforcement 3. 3 times 4, 4, 8, 12. We need 12 titanium. We do not have 12 titanium. Oh. That means it's their dinner time. Okay, I'll be back. Let's make sure we save in case anything goes wrong. And we'll turn on. We'll turn up the music. And be back soon screen. There we go. We'll open the audio and the music. We'll shuffle off to this music instead. Shuffle. And up its sound. Let's see, we're at 44, right? So I'm gonna write that down before I forget. I've got a notebook here for this kind of reason. In case I ever need to write anything down. For a game, for puzzles, or anything like that. 44%. Music. There we go. So now I'll just up it. Turn off my microphone. I'm back. I gave them time. Let's see. What I write down? 44? 44. And I'm also just going to drop that audio down to like 20. Come on, 20. Ugh, I hate sliding things like this. Look at that. I can't get 21. Or I can't get exactly 20. Slightest nudge. Nope. Why doesn't it let me on 20? Does it have a 20 marker? Nope. No, come on. Fine, 22. Divisible by 11, that makes sense. Nope. And then I immediately screwed it up. Cool. You're at 44. I'm at like 40. And then we'll close that. And we'll throw on the other music instead because it's not quite as temperamental. Well, I do think this fits better. It's not really what I need. Yeah. Because that one gets quiet, gets loud, stuff like that. It's just not convenient. So I might not be using it again. Or not very frequently until I can figure things out. Glass. I do have some glass. But I do need more titanium. And since we're not getting any freaking titanium here, or quartz here, we'll scavenge for metal salvage. So while that goes, we'll see what it takes. Oh wait, I need more enamel for that kind of stuff. What's it take to build the vending machine? Vending machine. Glass and titanium. Okay. Okay. Back just a tiny bit. Nope, too far back. Forward a little. There we go. That's built. And that takes more titanium. What's this take? Glass and a titanium. Let's put it along with this little curve here. And I imagine the tables take titanium. Or the chairs take titanium. So we'll put the glass away in pre-made. And I'm 100% out of titanium at the moment. But I can put away one of the health kits. Because I don't need both anymore. Because I'm not fighting those scary squids. Nope, too far. Alright, off on a metal salvage quest. That's empty? Yes. I think the other one's empty. If not, guess we'll find out, unfortunately. All systems online. Well, there's plenty of lithium to go around, that's for sure. I could have come out here and just mined all this, but whatever. It's a little easier just to kind of pick it up, because there's only that one titanium node that I see. So with this, I just grab 4 at a time and shove it in here. There we go. Rude. Piss off! My goodness, they're so mean. Oh, I should make... This is a good time to do a sound check. My goodness, they're so mean. Oh, I should make... This is a good time to do a sound check. My goodness, they're so mean. We'll quiet it down for a second. Okay. Well, the music's still pretty quiet, but it's not the worst. Not to mention, I think it's in a lull and a quieter mode right now. Let's see. A 4 there, a 4 there. Let's see, that 4, that 4, that 4, that 4, that 4. So I can hold 3. So you'll give me 2. Right? That was only 2. So I will have 1 open slot. Let's see. Let's glide around real quick. No, don't you bite me. Don't you bite me. I don't taste good. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. I feel like that's from something, but I can't quite remember. Okay, well that's just mean and taunting. It knows that I can't get down there, and so it's bullying me. If you're all yelling because you're trying to attack me, you can knock it off right now. Oi! Get away from that. Stop that. This isn't food. Fish are friends, not food. You meanies. So rude. So rude. Alright, so we could put... Oh, wow. I'm just picking up, like, the perfect amounts. That was 3. I need, what, 3 more? Right? Yeah. I guess not need, but can only hold, like, 3 more. I'll have to go... Ooh, up here. Right up here. Don't bite me. Don't bite me. Please don't bite me. And this one. Yep, that seems like everything. Alright, so that's what? 6, 12, 18. 18 plus... wait, 6, 12, 18, 18, 19, 21, 22, 24 actually. 24 plus what? 4, 8, 12, 16 plus 16. 16 plus 16 plus 24. So whatever that is. 20, 30, 40, 50, somewhere around 60. I'm not going to do that math in my head. I don't care. I don't care enough when just tell me. Or I'll just use it all and then I don't have to. Pizza. Which one seems more cafeteria? Well, I guess this seems more basic. So that kind of fits the cafeteria vibe. Okay. And then, oh, do we have any copper while we're at it? Copper. There we go. Turn that into Copper wire. I grab 2 more. I grab 2, yes. Turn this one into a copper wire. That gives us at least 2. Well, whatchamacallits. Picture frames. Here we go. Something like right there. And we'll go with... Let's go get a relaxing picture of the sun or something. Going up. Up, up, up. I'm on fire. No, wait. Gotta be golden. Something. Man, it's been a minute since I watched it, okay? It is pretty good, though. Something like that. Just for now. We'll get a better one later. It's a placeholder. Placeholder. Is there anything else? Just that observatory that I really need to build. Or for the big stuff out here. Meaning I can turn this off for now. Holy crap-a-moly. Okay, stop it. Look for stalker teeth instead. And get off my screen. Thank you. Okay, there we go. There, something like that. And then... coffee machine. There. Oh, thank you. And then, what was it? To build those reinforced walls, 3? 3. So I need 3, 6, 9, 12. Do I have 12 on me? 4, 8, 12, yes. And then, just 1 lithium or 2? 1 lithium, so 4 lithium. 1, 2, 3, 4. One for this wall. And 1 for this wall. Look, I can now build 14 more windows. 1 for this wall. 1 for this wall. Now I can build 28 more windows. What's it take to build these? Just normal glass. So I can build at least one of those. If I've got enough, 2. Where did I put it? This one? Yeah. Okay, just enough to build 2. But we're gonna need a lot more. An aquarium? Maybe here. Yeah, something like that. And then a fun little... That will be for my research study kind of thoughts. This one will be for fun, for fish I like. Yeah. Yeah. Well, obviously you go big or go home. Right here. Fiber mesh. I forgot that. Fiber mesh. Do we have any? Just 1. Perfect. There we go. Nice comfy bed. And then some counters. What do we want in here? Something like that. With this on the side. And one of these. You look like you need some coffee. And a big motivational poster or something right there. Actually, we'll put the shelf there instead. Actually, where's the shelf? Shelf right there. Do I not have two? Oh well. Guess we're gonna go get some titanium first. Then maybe we'll put a bench there. Underneath it. That'll be fun, right? First I need to turn this wreck into titanium. Because right now it's just a mess. Ow. I'm only feeding my dogs a little bit of pizza. It's okay. Nothing that's gonna hurt them. Yum, yum, yum. Let's see. Was that all the titanium? Okay. So now I can build. Let's do the bench first. See if I like that. Yeah. Yeah, we'll put the motivational posters. Let's see. Put a picture frame. No.
Warning, endorphin levels low. Consider taking a seat and meditating. It may help to remember that problems exist only where you choose to see them.
I wish that's how that worked. Yes, I know. I could use some coffee. What, like that? And then see that doesn't look right. Can I put it there instead? Okay. We're gonna go like this and rotate this instead. Like that. We'll put it... Maybe we'll put it this on that side too. So we'll put it like this. Yes! Could you stop saying that? Okay, a little higher. A little to the side. Something like that. And then I'll replace just the trash can how it was, I guess. And then this up here. Can I squeeze this in any lower? Here, that's at least a little better. If I can squeeze this over. There. Now is that just enough room to put this there instead? Come on. Oh. Pixel perfect. There we go. And drink some water. And then some motivational posters there. The Aurora picture there. Yeah, now we're talking. Alright. We're gonna go get the rest of the stuff from the Aurora. Just that way you can start checking rooms off. Well, I also need to go get the rest of the titanium out of here. We'll go pick up the stalker teeth, well, since they're all scanned right now. Wait, I'm missing the photo. That's what. So we'll put it on like this side, and then the motivational poster on the other side. Yeah, and the motivational poster here. The hang in there. That was such a perfect photo that I didn't mean to get. Like, I just accidentally clicked that because it's on the right stick button, which is like often like a run button kind of thing. Well, I guess that's more of the left stick button, but I just like panicked and pressed a button and I accidentally took a screenshot and it was so perfect. Normally I, like, as soon as I start, I just, ooh, I need to stop moving away from my mic. As soon as I start, I reallocate it to the screenshot button that's on the controller. So I'm kind of like really glad I didn't do that this time. Alright, that seems like a good amount of stalker teeth. I think I only took one stalker tooth per enamel glass, and it's like what? Let's say like 4 enameled glass per that really big room, another 2 for the normal size room. So what? 4, 5, 6, like 7, 8, and then 9, 10. Am I blind? Where is it? Where are you? Hello? Don't bite me. I'm trying to steal your broken teeth. Alright, well I just don't believe that one's there then. It's a bunch of lies. So what did I say? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One for basically each where the big rooms are, or like the round rooms are. Plus another, let's say 4 for the observatory. 10, so 14 of these. Really, dude? Really? Could you not? Holy mother load. Maybe I should pick up some of that while I'm here. Because clearly it's there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 4, 8, 12, 16. So enough to fill one of those. Oh, okay. Well, fine. You can have that one. I picked up what I wanted. That is not what I wanted. Well, this is convenient. I don't like the name. We should also swap the name. Holy crap, I have gotten so sidetracked. I wanted to build one of those stations to name the prawn suit. And I just realized that I totally just spaced that. Man, I'm a terrible streamer. I just can't, you're rude. I don't got the streamer luck. I can't keep a thought to save my life. I keep stuttering, saying and which I used to, like, I thought I had finally gotten rid of that. All my life I've had like ADD, not ADHD, specifically ADD, and so like I've always struggled with forming sentences and being able to talk. So like I thought I had finally gotten down. I thought I'd finally figured it out. And instead of saying and I had like or at least converted it to like and as, and I'd even gotten rid of most of that. I'd got my sentences down, but apparently playing a game and talking just is too much for my brain, and it resets to factory settings of just struggle. All struggle, no speech. Speech 0%. Speaking of speech level 0, I was wondering if I should be doing a Subnautica, or not a Subnautica, a Skyrim playthrough. And play it while I play this. And so, like, if I stream once or twice a week, because I want to stream, let's say, like, Friday, like, every other Friday, because that will be more consistent to my, like, when I start school. So, most Fridays until I start school, and at least one day on the weekends too. Or maybe I should just skip Fridays and find time on the weekdays. Or maybe I'll just end up being forced to do weekends only. Man, that would be so inconvenient though. If I spend all... Because I also need to be able to record and post shorts and stuff. And so if I spend literally the 2 days off that I have editing and recording instead of like actually having fun, because I like streaming, but editing is a lot of work and a lot of thought power. And it's hard to play with like friends on games that wouldn't do well on stream. With no time, so I'm really trying to figure out this schedule because I want to post stuff for you. I want to create stuff for you guys. Do I have enough stock? I don't have enough stalker teeth yet. I don't think that's enough. I need to fill that compartment to have enough. How do I get down there? Those are like through the floor. Is there a cave I'm missing? Come on, cave. I also feel like I'm about to sneeze. But as I was saying, I am trying to, darn it, trying to figure out some streaming schedule. I would really like to do a stream in the week and just post that stream, and then like a stream, like do the 2 streams during the week, and then edit on at least one of the weekends. And if I could do that right, and also record TikToks on, like, if I just do all that Saturdays, then I would get most of the, like, I only need 1 or 2 videos. I'm not gonna do 3+ streams, or especially not 3+ YouTube videos and shorts a week. That's a lot, and unfortunately I just don't have that in me. I don't have the time. I've got a full-time job and don't know enough. Maybe if I get better, maybe I'll stream on the weekend and every other Friday at least, and then with the little free time I have, I could do the shorts and editing throughout the week in short bursts, because that would also, I mean, with the little free time I got, would probably get me to 1 or 2 shorts a week. Because right now, I literally have no content to post. I could probably post 1 clip from this stream about just me struggling to talk. And that's all I could post from this stream so far. And so I need better content than that. because me struggling to talk might be one, but I need at least 2 video ideas, and I want it to be good enough to actually, you know, like show people. If I wouldn't find it entertaining, then you guys wouldn't find it entertaining, because my bar is pretty low. So that's the thought. I'm literally just saying all my thoughts out loud right now until I can get better at talking, by the way. So sorry. Holy crap. Why can I not find out where these stupid 2 teeth are? Okay, have I tried going right above them and seeing where that takes me? Right here. Yep, not there. That's the broken one. Oh, well, fine, whatever. This is what I got now. So be it, so be it. Now, what was I talking about? Oh, you prick, did you guys move this? You jerks. I so bet it was that stupid stalker that was swimming away just now. They just don't want me to form a thought. Oh, TikToks, right. I've got some ideas for the new ones. My first one's gonna be like an introductory, like one of the songs that's like, who are you? What's your name? What's your favorite color? Kind of stuff. Which I know isn't like the most exciting, but it felt like a good TikTok to start out with. Because then if I post more TikToks afterwards, and people are like, wait, who are you? And they swipe to see my other videos, they at least get to know me and like a little about me. Because selling your brand is like Commerce 101. But then the other ones are kind of different. It's really hard. I'd never realized how much editing goes into just like even a short. That's such a ridiculous amount of editing, and so my first few are gonna be rough. Oh. Oh. This pizza's good. Just if you're wondering, might as well eat these right now. I don't care. I've got the knife now, so I don't really need to keep food on me. Okay. There's like some skits and simple things that I think I could do once I figure out how to create, because creating creating shorts is bullcrap, because it has to be in that vertical short format, which would be like nearly impossible for a video like this. So you can't just like, oh yeah, squeeze this into vertical, because then I'd end up being super long and squished. Where the frick should I put teeth? Maybe just random? I have no idea. Did I? Yeah, I just cleared that out, so that's weird. Alright, alright. I don't have any glass, right? And I'm basically out of quartz. Let's turn this off. Is there really no quartz near me? Man, that's obnoxious. I guess Because I want to build those now. Well, we were going to go to the Aurora real quick and pick up everything from there. It's just that way we've got it. So might as well go do that now. I think it's this way? No, that's... that way? Somewhere? Think so? Somewhere like that direction? Wait, is... oh wait, yeah, so that's camera 1. So yeah, this direction. For some reason I was thinking that was camera 2. I'm like, that can't be right. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what that other short I had in mind was. Oh, that's a low sound. Like low flying plane sound. Yeah. I had some other shorts. It's not gonna be that creative like Cirilla or like those TikTokers. I'm honestly just not creative enough, I feel like. I've got no idea what I could even make. My skits have always been terrible. Anytime like school made us come up with a skit idea, I just draw a blank. I can't come up with a single freaking thing. If I've got even like a little bit of direction, I might be able to workshop something eventually. Oh, I should have built a little propulsion cannon, but yeah, let's go build a propulsion cannon. Just that way. One, because I want to hear what the PDA says about it, and two, just because I think all our stuff is at the other entrance. I think. Is it? No, it's at the crew quarters. That's still pretty close to the other entrance, though. Let's go make one. What's it take to make one? Let's figure that out before I go all the way back and realize that it's a whole project just to make one. Because I'm going to want the repulsion. And then the propulsion. Should be in... yeah, there it is. Well, the propulsion isn't too bad. The repulsion isn't terrible either. That's what, 2 silver, 1 titanium, magnetite, coral, which we've got plenty of that, the little table coral, and a gold for that, 2 copper, which I think we did have some leftover copper. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I think we've got everything for that. But yeah, skits wise, I'm not creative enough for like skits or anything like that. I just can't come up with them. So I've got a few ideas like for the TikToks that I want to make. But I think in the future, once I've got more streams and probably play a better game to clip, a lot of my TikToks will probably just be clips for like funny moments or stupid things that I say, which I'm sure there's plenty of that to come. Still the only one. This on the left-hand side, like if I keep looking over, it's because my stream chat here. Yeah, I'll just show that. Okay. No, stop it. Stop it! Right here. This is my chat right here. And right here, it says gift a subscription, which there's no one in chat to even gift a subscription to. This isn't doxing me, is it? Well, I'm sure I've already doxed myself somewhere, somehow. Hello? Hannah, that better have been just you. I heard a clank. That was scary. I should be home alone. Okay, see? Then it switched cheer your way to the top. And it keeps rotating between these two. And because this one is a little longer, it keeps moving the chat down a little bit. And it's throwing me off a little. Wait, maybe I just fix that by doing this. Did I just come up with the way? There. There. And now it's not like moving a lot. Okay. I'm complaining and then immediately come up with the solution. Well, whatever. But yeah, but that keeps like moving and changing and the colors change. And I'm paranoid that I'm going to miss someone in my chat and like totally space them or something. And I really don't want to be mean, especially to someone who's like willing to stop by, someone with 0 viewers. So yeah. Where is it? Locker? Yeah. Apparently I had a few more teeth. So I need silver. But yeah, the skits. What? I don't have silver? Well, is there any silver nearby? Silver. Could have sworn I had silver. Nothing there. No. Silver ore. Alright. One up there. Now, is that one of those just randomly falling ones? Or is it actually like a chunk? Because if it's just out and about, it should just be one of the ore veins. But last time we went over there, there's just a bunch of titanium falling off the cliff. And I don't remember dropping any titanium. So, guess we'll see. Jump. Holy crap. Okay, every time I upgrade, every time I've always had one of these, I've always gotten one of the jump boost that one jump boost upgrade. But this is carrying me just as good as I feel like it normally does. So, is that jump upgrade totally useless? No. Because it sure is starting to feel like it. Maybe it's like it lessens the energy impact for every time I use it. Because it does seem like that's... Gosh, darn it. My energy is going down a little faster. I want on top of it. There we go. Maybe not quite that on top of it. So I just want to be close enough that it picks it up. Come on. Am I drilling it or just drilling the wall? There we go. This is going to drop me. I'm calling it right now. But in the meantime, I'm still picking it up. So that's what's important. Yeah, and so I want to learn how to... I've been trying to figure out how to create some videos. There's this one, like I said, for the first TikTok that I want to create, it's one of the introduction ones. And so I'm like following along with some of these other creators who have done it before with the sound, which I have no idea how to add because I'm using DaVinci Resolve, and so I have no idea how I'm gonna do that. Like, I don't know how you add the YouTube like sounds to that, because I kind of done it before. My phone messed with the filters a little bit before, but that was like the real me. I want to add my VTuber model so I can go like this and be all cute, and you know, this is my brand. Come on. No! Okay, we'll right above it. There we go. If I fall, now at least I'm lashed to the wall. Hopefully I can still pick everything up. Well, it's working so far. Yeah, so I have no idea how to add the audios that I want. Because one of the first one, like I said, the first one's going to be my, I don't remember this, what the exact lyrics are, but it's the song. It's like, my age, my name, my favorite color, my sign, my blah, blah, blah. Do I have a lover? Kind of one. Because that's the best one I found, and I think it works. And then one of the other ones is, use TikTok to promote my Twitch. Use TikTok to promote my Twitch. I know that's so dead right now, but, you know, at least I'm making something, which is kind of how I see it. Is like, at least I'll get something out there. But I don't know how to add those specific audios. Like, and for both of those, I don't really need to do a lot of talking. I could just sit here and wiggle. And maybe like mouth along to it or something. But that's kind of all. But like they had, okay, as I was saying, like it had a scroll effect on the words, you know, like as if something was like placing them all. I don't know how to describe it, but I have no idea how to do that. And I really want to do that because I saw that. I was like, that's perfect. I want that. But not a clue on where to even, I don't even know what to call that. So how am I supposed to look that up? That's the same problem I had when I had learned a little bit of coding back in high school. Was I just didn't know what it would be even called to Google. How are you supposed to Google something if you don't even know how to describe or call it? Oh, man, I don't want to. I need. Come on, there we are. We'll replace this one. And place that there. We also need to go through this. 'Cause apparently I've scanned 3 items that need to go. And not the vending machine. What? Or the coffee maker. Cyclops shield generator. That's important. And... oh, orange tablet. Okay. Reactor rod. I don't even remember learning that. Close that. Alien data. Orange tablet. Okay. We'll close all that. Blueprints, power, nuclear reactor. There we go. Now that can all be closed. 2 magnetite. Actually, let's make that the chip first. This one? No. Uranite. Nope. Okay. It was 2 of these. I really hope it was 2 of these. I want to use some of these up. They're in my way. Some copper and some gold. I think it was. Let's see how good my memory is. Copper. Because for like video game recipes, I'm actually pretty good. Let's go. What I say, boys. What I say. But when it comes to like anything in real life, I suck. Magnetite. That's over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. Glad I grabbed so much extra. And throw it in here. And while it says it's the repulsive, it should be technically both of them. Womp womp. Put the salt away. Oh, just enough to eat that or drink that. Let's go catch me a fishy. What? Wasn't this supposed to have 2? Repulse cannon and what? Propulsion cannon. No, this is the one I wanted. I just wasted all that time to make something I didn't even want. Okay. Darn it. Okay, okay. Hello? Bot? Yeah, another bot. Propulsion cannon, battery, titanium, and silver. Well, I guess I got that repulsion cannon now. Was it, how many titanium? I totally did not pay attention to what it wanted. Just one? Yeah, just one. Cool. That's what I thought. I was like, I thought I had read one, but I wasn't paying particular attention, and that seemed way too low a number, but I guess they want it easy to access. Yeah. But I've got 3 batteries. That should be enough to grab whatever I want. Now back to the Aurora. For real this time. Let's go. I'm looking at one of my sound panelings that's fallen, and it's bothering me. I'm gonna fix it. Been looking at it this entire time. Like, none of them are sticking, even though I followed all the rules. I know they were like super dirt cheap, so they're not like amazing, but like it should just be one of those little sticky circle things that's basically like a little sticky glue dot. But it's not like sticking to my wall at all. Even though like I wiped it down, I let everything expand, I pressed firmly. They're still pretty clean. They should work just fine. But they're not sticking. And the weird part is it's not sticking against the wall. It's not sticking to the foam pad, which is really weird because I could see if it didn't stick to my like gross wall or whatever, because it's been like lived in, and I didn't like do a super deep clean or like a brand new paint a coat for it. I didn't bother with that kind of thing. Why would I do that? But it's not sticking to the foam pad. You know, the thing that it came with to stick to. Watch this, watch this. Nerd. You want to eat me? Nope. Here, take this with you. And this. See, I want to scan this table. This table's so nice and clean, but I don't get to. Literally, why not? No, I have to have the one with all the weird buttons and stuff. And so if I just wanted a blank, simple table, I can't have it. Alright, so I think there's a bunch of the science doodads that we need to grab. And by a bunch, I mean literally all of them. That one. Come on, what? Those I thought were grabbable. That one, that one, that one. Ooh, I'm filling up fast. The science doodads are like fill up your inventory real quick. Yeah, a little more space. After this, we're also gonna have to hit up one or two of the life pods. Is that literally everything in here? That doesn't seem right. There should be more.
Databank corruption was detected on your PDA. Your technology blueprints have been updated.
Cool. Your repulsion cannon blueprint has been resynchronized. I don't know what that means. Cool. I guess. Is that really all the little bottles in there? There's supposed to be like a few more of the little cup looking ones. That's what I really want. Kind of got everything else from other stuff. Well, let's go throw all this junk in the sea moth. My moonfish. We also need to rename that. I don't like moonfish. Really don't. So when we rename the prawn suit, we'll name this. Rename this. I spent so much time trying to figure out a name on it for it that I was like, we can't sit here all day. And so I just picked one from the stupid list that ChatGPT gave to me, which of course was a bad idea. Oh, what's up? I'm on the Aurora picking up some of the stuff that I didn't grab before. It's a lot of the decorative stuff because I'm building the base. I don't need that. I want to use some of this as the decorative things. Owie, that hurt. And so it's a lot of the science doodads that don't really do anything, they're just for looks. The what's it called? I don't remember what they're called. The duffel bags full of posters and other stuff like that. And it's basically all right here. So empty, 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 empty. Oh, maybe I brought all that back except for the carry-ons. Ooh, do I have just... No, I had just barely not enough room. Sure, why not? I don't really need that stuff. It doesn't have to be like a food block that I missed, is there? That would be really nice and convenient right about now. Also, it wouldn't hurt if I double check that I got everything in here. See, like a locker would also be nice to have. I wish I could build a locker. Don't see any nutrient blocks that I'm missing. But whatever. Anything in here? No. That is one thing that I'm looking forward to on Below Zero, is that they've got so much more decorative stuff going on. Like they've got like 4 or 5 different single beds just for the covers. They've got like thematic covers, like how there's like little kid racing bed kind of stuff. There's like the same thing, but Subnautica themed, which is pretty cool and fun, and I think that's really cute. And so I wish they had brought those over too when they brought over all the other building stuff. Because when they updated it, they brought over the big room. Would it really be that hard to bring over one of the beds? Okay, I think that's literally everything. I thought there would have been more. How much room, if I put all this in here, how much room nope, wrong one. This one. How much room does that give us? If I grab that one back, place there. Maybe just enough room to go hit up that other decorative, like that other life pod. Because one of these life pods, I think it's like basically straight that way, has the faulty fabricator or whatever. And so it will give us a bunch of random toys. And most importantly, the Markiplier bobblehead. What's up, everybody? I thought there was a Jacksepticeye one, but maybe I'm mistaken. Did you guys all see that shark swim under there? I don't know what it's been, but for some reason, just none of the animals recently have respected the laws of physics. They all are glitching through the floor, and I find it quite rude. I also need some food. So I need to bring out my knife, and we're gonna go hunting for a sec. Come on, stab. There we go. For a second I thought it wouldn't stab. Alright. And that's all I needed. Maybe I'll stab one more. What are you? You're a hoverfish.
Disguising the flavor of unsavory meats with salt or locally sourced herbs and spices.
Okay, you know what? I totally would if there were any herbs or spices around. And while a little salt can help bring out flavors, I don't think salt alone counts. I think that just kind of screws you over more than anything. That just dehydrates you. Okay, so I don't think it was in the little Aurora crash divot. I think it was past that in the whatchamacallit, the little spiky rock biome. I don't remember what it's called. Not here, a little further still. Please, Reapers, don't find me and bite me. That would be very rude. Right here, where it drops off, I think. This is looking kinda correct. Nope. Not correct enough, though. Ah, here we are. See, spiky rocks. I don't know what they're like. They're like the Lion King rocks. Like, oh, Sylvania. Hakuna Matata. That's the best I got. That's the best I got. So it's supposed to be around here somewhere. But I always have trouble finding it. Wait. No, you're not what I'm looking for. I thought it was the super rare little grub fish. I was like, oh, let's go. Wait, hey, look at you. What are you? Are you one of the portals? Don't. Hi? Could you not? Wow, did you die that easily? Are you dead? That was literally only like 3 or 4 swipes. That's what you get for biting my sea moth. Owie. Are you not dead? Are you just faking it? How dare you? Turns out I just got injured by falling, probably. Let's be real. What is this portal? I think this is the portal to... Yeah, that's a different portal. We'll be back here a decent while later. So yeah, that's a problem for future us, right? Future us. Oh. Bye. Can I scan you? Don't bite me. I hear another one. Nope, you're down there. Okay. Are you just gonna spontaneously die too? On the lookout again. I think we passed it somewhere. Maybe further towards the edge. Come on, where could it be? I know I've got a map, but then I'd have to figure out where I am in relationship to it. So I was really hoping that it would just be faster to take a quick look around and hope I stumble upon it. Because it should like kind of glow or something, or stick out from like little shocky bits. There it is. Look at that. What'd I tell you guys? It stuck out. I don't know why it always gives off that sound. Oh, more microscope. And one of the caps. See, it's already paying off. The toy car. That's what I wanted to come here for. And you. The unusual doll. Very important.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the fabricator are fried. Can barely manufacture the most basic of materials. Want a battery? Here, have a children's toy. Need deep-sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. I'm going forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful eventually.
That's quite unfortunate, honestly, for him. He actually had a decent chance. He probably would have survived if he had just gotten a good one. Like, he obviously got some materials. And he seems kind of competent. And he definitely wasn't in... What the frick did I hit? What fish did I just... Oh, goodness. This poor fish I just knocked the living daylights out of. Poor fishy. Poor fishy. But yeah, he definitely had one of the best chances of surviving if that just didn't happen to him. He had so much potential. That and the one that was like on the edge of the... What's it called? The jelly shrimp cave. Honestly, I think they died unrealistically. Because they should have been easily been able to get out, and literally almost any direction was slightly safer than where they were. And they're on the edge, meaning I have never seen a single crab snake go up that, like leave the exit. I've always stayed down in there, which, you know, is probably just a gaming feature, but come on. Ow. Alright, I got till probably 9, so like an hour, a little less than an hour, and then I'll hop off. Yum, yum, yum. Does this make a lot of noise? Okay, just double checking that you can't really hear me. Like swallowing or eating. At least not too much. Hi, doggos. I know. You have your own food upstairs. I know my food tastes better, but come on. Okay. Thank you, Habitat. I think he said I had no more room, but yeah. What am I gonna do with all of these? What in the world could I do with all of these? Well, let's place them around. We'll put one in here. Something like that. Then we can store one in there. One over here, I guess. Like that. throw the other one in. We'll place this here. Now, do I want the toy car out here on this? Yeah, I think this needs a little life to it. Actually, let's swap that for like a hat. I think a hat would look a little more natural, I think, at least. Not much. We got 2 gray caps, so. There. And then we'll put one of these here. One of these over here. And then what else do I have? A hat. We'll go up on the shelf. Like so. Yeah. Now let's go fill up again. Oh, more carryalls. What's in you? At least some more science stuff. Carry all, carry all. What in the world will I do with you? I guess just down here. Like that. Don't even need to be used, honestly. Just need out of my inventory. I need more titanium. There we go. Because I wanted to build some more desks in here. Now that I've actually got stuff. One like here. Then we'll build. Ooh, perfect. It only takes titanium. Nuclear waste. Another table here. Yeah. Maybe a table here. Come on. There we go. There. So we've got microscope there. Microscopes there. Here. Here. Is that all the microscopes I had? Sample tray. Like that. One of these. I don't even know what that is. Another sample tray. Then the random large flask. Like that. Small flask. Can go on this table. I think there was a little more science stuff back in the Seamoth. Just a large flask. Let's throw double on this one. Trying not to have it too formulaic, but also in an order that, you know, kind of makes sense. Like you would, like this would be a usable station, kind of. Did we pick up anything? Leave any science stuff in here? Other? Let's see, we got those, but not any science stuff. teddy bear for my bed. What was that? Don't do that. You're that stupid shark. I'll kill you too. I just learned how easy it is. The hang in there poster. Keep calm. Hang in there. Where's the Aurora poster? There it is. So we'll put the Aurora poster right here, along with the Aurora minifig, going the opposite direction, like that, and then blue cap right here, quick to grab. Actually, we'll rotate it the other way. And in over here we'll have like a natural, no, that's already taken up. Yeah, I guess this is good for now. So over here for the for this we'll have, come on. I thought I saw it go green for a second. There. And there. Let's make sure it's like dead on. Like that. And then for this side, like that. And one for the underwater. Oh, right. Let's replace that anyway with the other on land one. It's trying to look like a movie theater or something around here. What do I even... Should I build a locker in here then? Locker. Somewhere right here. Yeah. Torpedo! Too bad they suck. They take forever to load. You can only have like 6 loaded. And you can... There's only like 2. They suck. But just for the heck of it, and for the sake of symmetry, we'll build one on this side as well. We'll probably put, I don't know, that other depth module because we don't need it in here. Alright, so now I can put this right here. Yeah. Then the natural selection poster. I wanted to put it in here somewhere, but there's nowhere really good to put it. This all seems taken up as well. I guess over here then. Or not. Ignore me apparently, jeez. It'll just get shoved in the locker again. Grab that. Anything else that I'm missing? Nope, doesn't look like it. So that can go into this locker. And how much titanium do I have? I have 2 on me, but I think we just picked up a bunch, right? So we should still have a few. But not apparently a lot. So that's 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And some lithium. 1, 2, 1, 2. And we're gonna build reinforced along this wall, because that's just gonna go back to, that's just gonna look at the scanner room, which is ugly. So we don't want to look out that side, but we want to give it something to give it some personality over here on this side. Add some glass, all that. Ooh. That also looks ugly. Well, new plan. Yeah. We'll just go like this. We'll have the little grass plots and then the little reinforcements. Nice and symmetrical. Okay, what does it take for a loading dock? I need to pin that and actually get it done because I keep putting it off every single time. Loading dock, loading dock. There. No, not the loading dock, vehicle upgrade. Whatever it's called. Shut up. I know I'm not smart. And we did plant walls first. Because this is going to be just as symmetrical. Couldn't tell, I'm a bit of a... I like my symmetry. And apparently I didn't grab enough titanium. Darn it! Oh, I need 4 more. Hey, right there. Let's see if I counted correctly, because I think I said I had most of that, but all but 1 titanium for this one last time. 1, 2, 3. Look at me go. I'm so good at guessing. Alright, but that's like most of our titanium already gone. That's so much titanium gone. That is not what I wanted to open. But I do need to move this out of my inventory. I don't like this. I have no use for a propulsion cannon, typically, so it doesn't need to be in my inventory. So it's 2 copper, a gold, gold, thank you, gold, silver and gold, and some plants. There we go, that should be everything for that. 3 titanium, so I'll just take 1 of these. And I grabbed the 2 copper, right? Wait, do I need 4 copper? Because it's 2, yep. Of course I do. See, what'd I say? So much copper. And 1 more of these. Hi, Peppy. Hi. Yes, hello, darling. Hello. You're such a good girl. You've got 30 more minutes. And I know you just want food anyway, so don't think I'm stupid. Vehicle upgrade console. There we go. There. And we need quartz now, because most of everything left is just alien. Oh. That's just glass? I could have sworn that was supposed to be enameled glass. Holy crap, my life's a lie. I've been leading falsehoods. I also want to build some of those. Holy crap, those need glass too, of course. Why doesn't everything? We'll need some of that. We'll need that. Nope, not that one. We'll need this one and 1 of these. That's a lot of enamel glass right there. Which is also going to take a lot of titanium. We're getting pretty close to fresh out. Yes, Mom. Where's one of those? Do I still have any of those little ones? Yes. We'll take one of the 30. What are you? Are you full? You are full. I need to empty you, or else you're not working. And we'll go up here for some food. We've got plenty of food. 1, 2, 3, 4 for this. There we go. And that will at least keep our charge up. Yeah. We don't have any silver. Quartz. Come on, quartz. Still no quartz. Is this the only titanium block around? We'll go mine that and find out. What is a good name for you? I don't want to be welcome aboard on you. Thank you. That's what I wanted. Ooh, 2 titanium. Well, that one's off the edge, of course. I see. Oh. Delicious. So this will solve most of our titanium problem. But that does not solve our quartz problem at all. Wow. I could just go build, or I could go to one of the grassy plateaus and search for quartz, because that's one of the most abundant places I've seen quartz. That's going to take a minute and a lot of quartz. And so I don't know if we even have, like, it would take forever to find that kind of quartz. But I honestly can't think of a single location that has quartz in these node, like larger node kind of thing. So after I bring all this titanium back, we'll do a quick Google search and see if there's a biome that has that. Because that sure would be a lot more convenient. And with the grappling hook, you can move surprisingly quickly. No! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Okay. Well, that seems like all the titanium nodes nearby. But at least it was enough for a full inventory, so that should be a good amount. If not, we'll just look up the wreckage again, because that seemed to do the trick pretty well. Let's see, that's 25. So, I mean, I only need a few of most of that. Except for the alien containments. Ah, but I wanted to double stack. Maybe I just won't double stack that part. That seems so, like, super excessive now. But it would look good. And we could put so many fishies in there. Think of the amount of fishies we could have. Everybody loves a good fishy. Alright, well that's all the titanium here. Alright, what are those called? Subnautica quartz deposit. Multiple keys, wouldn't mind. Okay, yeah. Lost River, Grand Reef, Dunes and Cragfield, inactive lava zone. Deposits, but of course protection against. Well, what's the closest? The mountains? Did it say mountains? Dunes and Cragfield, Grand Reef. Grand Reef's all the way across the map. Dunes, pretty far too. Where the frick is the crag field? Oh, right here. Crag field. That's what that biome's called. What a funny biome. Which reminds me, we can now mark those two off. We don't need those. Also, we can mark off this Leviathan because it's dead now. You're dead. Also, we can go over here and mark off you, 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 and you, and you. And pretty much everything on this island. I think we got that one. And that one. Okay, so that's what I wanted to grab from there. Well, Lost River, Grand Reef, Dunes and Cragfield. Massive chunks. Navigate around warpers. That's not gonna be fun. Dunes are. Well, which one do we want to go to? I didn't really see. I don't remember seeing any in the crag field. But the dunes is full of reapers. Grand Reef's full of warpers. Grand Reef dudes, Cragfield. What was the other one? Lost River. Do we want to go down there? And let's see, that takes us down right here. So immediately into a ghost Leviathan. But the entrance is right there. But then I have to get out. Also, I don't know if I can go deep enough right now. So we'll go... What's our depth? What's our depth in you? It's 900. 900. Well, the Cragfield and the Grand Reef are literally right next to each other, so that might work out well. And to get there, you just have to go through safe shallows and stuff. So that's not terrible, I guess. Alright, guess we're off on an adventure. Man, I don't know if we're gonna have enough battery life for this. Off on an adventure. Man, I wonder if it would be easier just to make the Cyclops, just to carry this over there without wasting a bunch of electricity and come back. It honestly might be. Wait. What if... New idea. We're gonna take the island portal to the other island. It's genius. Where's the island? If that's our base, it should be like right here. Somewhere. Ooh, can I grab you? Hot nerd. I'm too busy falling. Come on, let's go. Up, 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 up. Not on the fishies. I'm Spider-Man, Spider-Man. Spider-Pig, Spider-Pig does whatever a Spider-Pig does. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't. He's a pig. What are you, lead? Darn it. It's not like I mistake you for quartz, but it would be nice if you were titanium. Yeah, portals. Also, welcome in, Trix. Welcome in. I missed you. I missed you so much. I've had very inconsistent views, and so it's nice to have you back. We're on our lookout for quartz because right here, that's going to need 5 glass. We're going to need at least one of those. That's going to need glass. We're going to want a few of those. That's going to need 2 glass. That's going to need 4 glass. That's going to need 2 glass. And for each 1 glass requires 2 quartz. So double all of that for quartz. And that's a lot of quartz. And if there's no quartz near my base, we pretty much emptied it out. I've already used so much quartz. And so the goal is to go all the way across the map. So we're like right up here. And we have to go all the way across the map to this area. Which is, Google says there's large amounts of quartz there. And so hopefully this will all be worth it. But I am a little worried about just how much energy I'm already consuming on my machine. And so I might be taking the batteries out of this and making our emergency trip home at some point during this. Especially because once I take the portal, I think it's going to end up being a one-way trip. Because I can get up to this island, but I cannot get up to the other island. Yeah. But we're making a pretty, nice and pretty base. I want it in here. Shoot. Come on. Oh, man. Come on. Is it too tall? Oh no! Is there? Come on. There's got to be another entrance. Where's this? How do we get through here? Where does this take us? Okay. What about the other way? Oh no. I never thought it would be too tall for the stupid cave. This is no bueno. No bueno. 'Cause the portal's right here. It's so close. That also means it should definitely be able to fit through the other cave. Let's see. We can get down there. If I can figure out how to get down there without breaking my ankles. This is all so tight. This might not be able to fit through here. Definitely not fitting through here. Yeah, okay, so this side's a no-go. We'll continue to go down the other side. I really thought there might be a quicker exit on this side. Wait. What's this way? What is this way? Oh, it's just a loop. Okay, well that's no help. No. I just want some quartz. Why does quartz have to be such a headache? What's this way? Okay, so I could probably fit through here just fine. Fit through here. Fit through here. Maybe. Okay. Okay, how do I get down to here? Okay. I think I might be able to reach over here if I just Spider-Man my way across. If I can remember my way back up. Yeah. Right this way. Alright. Time to YOLO this. Let's see, that's where I came from. So I think it was up here on this other side of this hill. Like right. Spider-Man! Oh no, I'm falling so far. Spider-Man! No! 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 The jump doesn't work very well under on land. We'll just have to launch ourselves out of the water. Okay. 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 Up, please. Out of the water, please. Hello? Well, that didn't work as planned. Up, 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 up. As high as I can go. There we go. There. Come on. Come on. Why isn't it letting me go any higher? Okay, we'll just have to retry then. We have to go all the way around to the other side of the mountain though. Which is kind of obnoxious. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, does whatever Spider can. Can he swing from a web? Yes, he can. He's a spider. I honestly don't know what's after that. You know, I never really watched a lot of Spider-Man growing up. I watched the the Ultimate Spider-Man. That was great. Oh my goodness. The Ultimate Spider-Man was such a good series. Let me freaking harpoon, or not harpoon, suction cup. Grappling hook. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm suction cup man. Do we still need to go more around? I think so. This way? Why is this mountain gotta be so steep? Over here? I think it's over here. Hey, look. There's the lead. Man, I probably took the longest way possible around. There was probably a shorter way. But at least I'm not getting attacked by warpers. Because I know that a bunch of warpers spawn on the other side. Okay. Okay, now we have to go back through the caves, up, and hopefully Spider-Man across again. But since we're down here, we'll get some food. Thermal blade. Stab, stab, stab. Om nom nom. Stab, stab. Nom. There we go, just enough. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Trix. We need to come up with a name for my prawn suit and a better name for my sea moth, because I don't like it. We've been workshopping it, and we we haven't come up with anything. Well, we were gonna call him we were gonna call the sea moth. I think it was like man, what was it? It was some crustacean, but we couldn't get the colors right, and so we had to give up on that plan because the colors, for some reason, the secondary color was acting super weird and wouldn't give me the brightness I needed. And it has to fit. I think it has to fit thematically. And so like the biggest scare, like if you can't just go like the sea moth is, I don't know, Skittles, and the prawn suit is a buffalo. That wouldn't make any sense. Okay. If we can get up higher, I think we could Spider-Man across. Come on, come on. We tried ChatGPTing it, but like ChatGPT didn't give us any good answers. Come on. Come on. Shoot! Well, is it gonna pull me up at least? Okay. Swing. 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 We might have to give up. This is so much wasted time. Nope. And, well, that was a waste. Alright, we're just walking it. We're gonna go recharge at home and walk it. Yeah, we were thinking about some ideas, but nothing's really stuck yet. Moonfish was just kind of one of the stupid ones that ChatGPT gave us, and I needed to come up with, like, pick something, because we spent like 30 minutes on it, and it was just taking so much time that I was like, screw it. Okay, that's still empty. Alright, we've achieved nothing in the last 20 minutes. Except for learning that you cannot take a prawn suit all the way through the portal on that island. Let's see. Let's go to ChatGPT again. Look, it heard us talking about it. No. Thematic name ideas for Subnautica. What? Sea moth and prawn suit. I like, it's got some good ones. Like, these are kind of good. I feel like Hercules is a little random for an underwater vehicle. Same with Ares and Naiad. And there's already a Cyclops in the game. So Cyclops wouldn't work either. And, like, we gotta consider the fact that there's... Maybe I should re-ask this. And... Cyclopsa. Let's see. Here we go. Yeah, see this? First off, why is it these three? That's so random. Ocean predators. Crabby stuff, huh? Crabby. So, Norse, mining, horror, deep sea. Well, I guess the best... Look, nope, that's space export. Ocean predators. Something like... let's see. Crabby theme. Crab pot. Crabbit crustacean station. I actually really like the crustacean station. That's so good. It might be too long, but it's so good. Alright, okay, so crustacean station's on the list. Once I get that. Prawn suit. Let's start with the sea moth. These kind of all suck. Shore crab, sand crab, fiddler, hermit. Hermit's not terrible, but it's not great either. Prawn suit, king crab, dungeness, coconut crab. That I do think that might be too long. Stone crab, crusher claw, hermit purple. Wait, like as in the full name, Hermit Purple, or Hermit and then color it purple? Funny crab. Oh, here we go. Funny crab ones. There's also Little Pinch, Sideways Pinchy, Big Pinch, Little Pinch, and Big Pinch, Mega Pinch. At least they're consistent. It's a JoJo reference. Okay, we'll do. Oh shoot, we can make it purple. I think Hermit Purple would be too long. It's probably too long. Hermit Purple. Holy crap! It barely fits. Yeah, we got one more letter to play with. Okay, well, if it's Hermit Purple, it's gotta be purple, right? Actually, let's Google this. Hermit Purple. Purple. Well, what's he look like? This one? Oh wait, no, that's a humanoid form. Is it just these whips? It looks like it's probably just these whips. Alright, so it's got some lighter purple mixed in with some darker purple. Yeah, okay. Okay. It's a big... Search up... Just get in the car. Joe's get in the car. Oh, meme. Is it a video? One of these? Nope. Oh, here we are.
Everyone, get in the car! We're leaving this town now! Ah! What the? Impossible! This isn't the car! No! Hermit! Purple! Oh, shit! Everyone, get in the car!
Wait, is it literally just... Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna put this up on my other screen so that way I can kind of color match it a little better. Let's see. I think it's somewhat close to that color. Okay. And then the name. We'll have the name. Let's just put the name in white. Interior. Oh no. Oh, has it? Let's see. What color should we have the interior? Black? And then stripe be like a pink? There, something like that kind of matched the colors a little. All right, we've got Hermit Purple. This isn't the car.
Welcome aboard Cap Systems Online.
Right, come on. There we go. All right, well, we got one. Now we need something for the prawn suit. Our ideas were, this kind of all suck. Big pinch, crab hammer, sideways was 2, sideways 3. Real creative here. We're gonna get this. No, wait, this is the Seawall. Oh no, Hermit Purple. It's just, let's see. Oh wait, we gotta change this color. There isn't a purple color. One second. I'll be right back. Jeez, doggo. I'll leave this light on for now. My doggo left the room out of the corner of my eye, and because I'm home alone, I was like, who the frick was that? Because it looked so tall. I think she bumped the door and it was dark. And so she like bumped the door and it like moved into the corner of my eye and it was dark and I just saw something tall move and it was so scary. I was like, did somebody just walk out of the room as I was playing? And like, I'm an intruder? That was like, that stopped my heart for a second. That was so scary. I was like, I could have like sworn I locked everything and the doggos would have reacted if somebody was there, right? But oh my goodness, that was maybe I'm a little paranoid, but holy crap. Okay. Yeah, you would have just seen me, like, heard me get shot or robbed or something. Be like, sorry guys, busy bleeding out and dying. I have to end stream here. That might make me go viral though. Guy lives every male's fantasy of bleeding out and dying alone on a battlefield. Oh, okay. Okay, where were we? Enough of that sidetracked. We needed a prawn suit nickname. Any prawn suit ideas? Okay, well, first. Oh, where'd that go? Oh no. Let's see. We've got a deep sea crab thing, claw lord, yeti crab, crusher, iron claw, king crab. It really wants king crab. Not crab, almost crab, ultimate crab, proto crab, mega crab, crab prime. Okay, I feel like if we're gonna name the sea moth a meme or something funny, the rest of them should be pretty funny too. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. What if we just copy this? Shoot. What's the name? JoJo stand type of name. Smart name. It's roll. This isn't this. That's rock band themes. That's not what I need. That sounds like stand. But it needs to be crab themed. It totally ignored the crab theme. Alright, should we just have them all JoJo stand names then? Okay, Star Platinum. Isn't that JoJo's? That's literally like the one season I haven't seen, is like the one where all the memes come from. Bizarre Adventure. What's the name? Star Platinum? Platinum? Well, I couldn't get into it because he's such a prick. At least at the very start, he's such a prick, especially to his mom, and I hate that. Like, I really don't like. I don't really like that they have a new JoJo every single season. I was like, I finally got to I finally, like, the first one, the first JoJo was like and then like the next two were like pretty decent, and I was like started to like them, and then the rest, like, this one sucks. He's so mean, and I hate it. It's so dumb that they were like, yeah, let's make an egomaniac prick who's just a jerk to everyone, especially women. Is this it? Also, these stands look so weird. But it looks like it's got blue and purple. Is that... Well, this one's just more blue than purple. This one's green. And this one looks official. What color is he? Blue. Let's focus on like purple and gold, I guess. Purple? He was like a deeper purple. Interior. Which one's stripes? Where are the stripes? If we make the stripes green. Okay, yeah, so that covers more, I think. So that will be like a gold. If I can get a good gold color. I don't know if it will give me a good gold color. No, it doesn't give me a good gold color on the stripe. So we'll do the interior. Nice gold color. And we'll do the stripe, what seemed to be like the lighter blue. And the name in white. It seems like he's got a lot of white accents as well. Like there. The loincloth, obviously. Or maybe we should do a red or green. Let's do a red to match the handkerchief that he's got for the name. There we go. Star. How the frick do you spell that? Star Platinum. Oh, it doesn't. Oh, okay, it did. Platinum. There we go. There. Star Platinum-ish. Thoughts and concerns? Star Platinum. Maybe I should make the star. Star. P-L-A-T I-N-U-M. There. Oh shoot, I messed up the color. There we go. Star Platinum. There we go. Looks a little less wonky. Okay. Drink some water. Okay. Well, let's go get some food. And I'll probably call it a night. Where is... There it is. I always forgot where I move it. Well, this isn't a much better place for food either. Listen here, buddy. I just killed a Reaper with just a prawn suit. You don't want no part of this. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. You swim away. Okie dokie. So, let's see. The next time, we'll need just a bunch of quartz to get a bunch of glass. And enameled glass. So I can build the observatory here. The aquarium here. Some spotlights, kind of where windows are. So like a spotlight out here on this wall maybe. To kind of shine out that way. Same with in here and... Oh, I guess I haven't given the tour to Trix yet. You're still in chat, right, Trix? Let me double check. You are. Right. So, this is my base. We're gonna... All that's really missing from the outside is a... let me see if... I'll show you. I don't have all the stuff to build it, so I can't complete it, but it will look something like that. Evidently I'll have to move some things. But that's what it will look like. And so you come in through here and you get to look out to make sure nobody's gonna eat you. You can also look up. See just how far away you are from the light. And then we're gonna have a big aquarium in here. It's gonna look like this. Or maybe we'll have it 2 aquariums. One here and one here. No, I didn't want to start that. Like one, yeah. These 2 and these 2. And that will be nice and big and cool. Then in here's my scanner room. So this is the terrain that's around me. So we're right here on this bridge. Like right here. And this is the mushroom forest. And there's a little, it goes all the way underneath us a little bit. And a little tiny one right here. But all those shocker eels are like right here that we just saw. And a ton more over here. Because this is the bulb zone. And that's the mountain that leads to the island that I was climbing on earlier. You're not, okay, you're not scanning for anything. Then over here is Hermit Purple. And then over here is Star Platinum. And then in here is kind of like a little break room that I made. So I got a nice little picture, a little place to sit. We got coffee. Come on, coffee. 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 It's working. You can see it working. Just takes a minute. Coffee. There we go. Coffee completed. And it gives me 4 H2O. And then over here is my laboratory. It's not completely done yet, but it's 99% done. I'm going to add a fish, and that's some fishes, and that's really all I need left. So you can look out and observe weird little fishies. And then down here, this is the connection port. Down here is my storage room with a ton of storage and some water. Yum. Yeah. Lots of storage. That's also where my batteries are kept and stuff. And then back up. And then back up one more is my plant grow area. I got some potatoes. I got some marble melons. If they ever let me knife them. There we go. There. Finish off those. Throw the seeds in here. We'll eat some lantern fruits while we're up here. Yay. And I need a roof for this. It's gonna have all these rooms will have a roof like this. So it's not doesn't feel so cramped in them. And then over here is the bedroom. So here's my bed, here's my toy. Oh my goodness! A glass and titanium. Oh man, we don't have enough glass, do we? Do I have any glass left over here? Nope. Wait, actually it would be in this one. Nope. Enough quartz to make glass? No! Okay, well I guess that's a project for tomorrow. We got stay calm. Or keep calm. We got the Vroom Vroom toy. And the big Aurora. And another aquarium that needs some fishies. Yeah. And that's the base. So, that is it for everything today, everyone. I hope you all have a great night, or stay safe and have a great day if it's day. And thank you all for joining me. It was lovely having you all here. I hope that you guys had some fun, and I'll miss you all. And I might stream tomorrow. Or maybe Sunday. Haven't quite decided yet. I don't know. But who knows? If Trix isn't busy, maybe we'll have a co-op stream and play something else. Yeah. Or maybe we'll just turn it into a video and I'll try to get some good clips out of it. But either way, I'll miss you. See you all later. Bye-bye.